lunch right now. We just got some food over at the Paradise Garden Grill, and now we're going to be heading over to Disneyland to do a bunch of festivities for the New Year's Eve party. Fireworks start at midnight, and then they basically just said from 9 p.m. and on, it is going to be a party at Disneyland and at DCA. This is a torta, by the way. This is a Nancy, by the way. It's pretty good. It's like full of chunky chicken. It's got a little avocado spread, lettuce. It's good.
It's cabbage.
It's cabbage.
It's not lettuce.
We got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face.
All right, so right now, Nancy and I are looking to see where we're going to be standing at, because just behind me, it looks really empty right now, but we're only about 2 o'clock-ish. Right now, we have the parade right up behind us that's going to be happening at 2 o'clock and 4:30, and then after that, I think that's when we're going to start kind of maneuvering around.
Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the
We're stopping out to the side here because, believe it or not, it is cold today. We're like talking like maybe 60 on the high, which for Southern California is actually very cold. If that's the high, we're actually looking at about 40 degrees tonight, around midnight. I'm putting my first layer on because I know it's already going to get cold. First layer going on, getting ready to hunker down here until 2 in the morning. That's when Disneyland closes tonight. Now we'll move on to other things.
filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need.
All right, it is 2:30. What time is it? 2:30?
2:41.
Oh my gosh, 2:41. We found our spot. This is where we're going to be at. We're sitting right in front of the partner statue on Main Street around this hub area. This is typically not where we sit at on a fireworks show, but of course this is New Year's Eve, so yes, this is where we're sitting. We already have people right up on the side over here. They're already starting to hunker down too, and so are these people right up over here. We're gonna be here until midnight, so...
Wait, what?
You knew what you were signing up for.
I didn't understand the assignment.
Die hard. You didn't understand the assignment. A little under 10 hours.
10 hours. In this very location.
This is home for the next while. But hey, you get this beautiful castle shot. These people right here, they were already asked to pick up all their stuff. Some people are choosing to go around the parks and everything and ride the rides and all that stuff, and you can do that totally. But for us, it's just really camping out. Nancy's going to be hunting around for some coffee here and there. Here are the festivities and what's going to be happening over at Disneyland and DCA. This is where you can pick up all your hats. And the fun thing is the park is actually going to be closing at 2 a.m. So that means we get to be the last guests and the first guests of the new year. All right, so the sun is going down right now, and it is getting cold. Like, I'm talking probably like mid-50s right now. Thankfully, we have some jackets and everything, but still, man, this weather is just cutting right through everything. Look at that sunset. Man, that is awesome. Check out that castle right there with the sunset. All right, right now we are looking at finding something to eat because just at 4:30 right now, this place is going to get packed pretty fast, especially with the dance party happening at 9 o'clock. We still got to grab our stuff at 6. So we should be eating our items, our hats and everything. The last parade is happening right now of the new year.
The last parade of the whole year.
The last parade of the 2021, so I'm going to cut out so we don't get demonetized. Okay, I just ordered a burger from the Galactic Grill. I didn't realize it was going to be this fast, but I said I was here, and like 5 minutes ago, it said, yeah, it's ready. So I just had to cross the parade route and went to head over to Tomorrowland right now to go and get it right now. Actually, I'm in Tomorrowland right now, but yikes, man. Noted for next time, don't say you're here if you're about 5 minutes away, because your food might just pop up right then and there. You wouldn't have to have a bag or something. I was going to take this to Main Street.
Yeah, let me get you one.
Okay, thanks.
All right, sir, here you go.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, just grabbed the food. And if you ask for a to-go bag, that works really well. So I'll be taking this back on Main Street. That way I don't have to carry this tray everywhere. A little lunch sack for Disney. All right, so everything just got real quickly. Right after the parade happened, a little after 4:30, this place just got flooded in with people. Everybody started putting down their towels, their blankets and everything. So we are locked and loaded, ready to go. So right now it's only about almost 5:30 and the fireworks aren't gonna be going until about another, what do we got, 2.5 hours? No, wait, 2, 7, 3 or so hours later. All right, currently right now they are passing out the hats for the New Year's Eve party. So I'm gonna be heading over to Tomorrowland here to go grab the hats. Actually, here are a few people to my side here, just got their hats. They're little paper hats, but still, fun little souvenir to have for the evening. Really cool. They also are gonna have a DJ party up over here in Tomorrowland Terrace. So that'll be lots of fun. So they have a lot of DJ booths and everything that are gonna be happening all around the park. And now it's time to go to get the distribution here. Just got the hats. Gonna be heading back to Main Street now.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
All right, and that is it. Happy New Year, everybody. We had a blast traveling around here. We'll be back the next day on the New Year's Day, January 1st, 2022. Until then.
In a few hours.
In a few hours, actually. Ah. Ooh, that's bright. Happy New Year. We just woke up from the hotel and now we're gonna head back into the parks. We got these really cool shirts here that say Happy New Year's 2022. So there was a lot of fireworks and everything happening last night. Bands all over the place, DJs. We didn't make it over to DCA. We're gonna head back into the parks right now. But first, we need some coffee. Honestly, if you're ever gonna be staying here, you can always stay at the Disneyland Hotel. They have great stuff over there and everything. It can be a little costly. So any of these neighboring hotels in the area around Disneyland, super good. And actually I have to say, all these hotels within these areas are usually about a 15 minutes or less walking distance to the parks. So it's not all that bad, actually. To give you a perspective of what 15 minutes is, it's about the same time from traveling to the Disneyland gate to the Disneyland Hotel. All right, we just made it in through security. Everything's pretty full here. It's kind of common for any old day at Disneyland. You got the lines that come out to about the monorail, which is pretty standard. And of course, right behind me up over here, you got the DCA lines that are going up to almost the middle of the Esplanade. I always say if you're coming in here, don't go to the ends of the line areas, swoop into the middle, because that's where there's a lot more open spots. See the lines that are out here, they extend farther out. But like the ones that are by these pillars right here, are a lot shorter. It feels like we were just here.
We were. Only a few hours
just
ago.
About a few hours ago. We left here just a little after 2 o'clock. We heard the closing announcement for Disneyland, and now we're back in. We're gonna grab a coffee. That's the first ride we're gonna go on is the Caffeine Express. All right, so the Caffeine Express, AKA the Starbucks, was way too long, so we're like, you know what? We're just gonna go find another cup of coffee. Are we gonna do some Joffrey's or something? It's just a quick little cup of coffee.
Yeah, we are. Yep.
Nancy loves her coffee.
And I don't like Disneyland coffee. It's gross.
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell him.
You know, I would have to say, Walt Disney World, when it comes to their coffee.
I never had coffee there because it was 150 million degrees. so I never had one cup of coffee when we were there.
That is true. It is very hot
Sorry, go
during the
ahead
summer.
with your review.
I was gonna say, you know, it seems like when it comes to Joffrey's coffee, Walt Disney World, they love their Joffreys. But over here on the West Coast at Disneyland, we just have our Starbucks. I can't remember ever saying, I gotta go to Disneyland to get the Joffrey's coffee. I can't ever remember anybody that I've ever talked to at Disneyland or around the surrounding areas that grew up in Disneyland that said, I have to have Joffrey's coffee. We just say, we want our Starbucks. It's a West Coast thing, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go find
Where do you get breakfast in here?
we're gonna go straight to food. We're gonna go to the Red Rose Tavern. They have a breakfast sausage burger. We're gonna give that a go. Breakfast time. It was a good meal. Got some geese over here. I would say that there's some things to learn from the New Year's Eve party last night. Okay, so there are three types of people when it comes to the New Year's Eve day at Disneyland. There's the people that just want to ride the rides, have a good time, just like it's a normal Disney day, and that is super fun. There's the people like what we did, Nancy and I did last night, where we just basically camped out from 2 in the afternoon all the way until midnight just to see the fireworks. And then there's the third type of person that basically kind of falls in between that. They want to ride the rides, they want to have a good time, but they also want to see the fireworks, but they're not really worried about being in a particular spot. Those are basically the three types of people when it comes to New Year's Eve at Disneyland. But overall, whatever you do, just make sure to have fun, have patience, and just treat people with kindness, because it is a little bit more of a night. People are a little bit more crammed in, stressed out. It's a big day. Right up over my shoulder, you can see that there are a lot more people here. This is January 1st, a lot more people here around Main Street. The rides are a bit more packed, I would say, than yesterday. Nancy was even saying that, yes, today seems a lot busier in the parks. When we were talking to some people that came to New Year's Eve at Disneyland, they did say that in 2018 and 19, it was shoulder to shoulder jam-packed. Last night, we had so much room to dance around and party hardy. It was not a problem. Made it into Starbucks. Nancy's a happy camper now. So that's basically it. This is New Year's Eve, New Year's Day at Disneyland. The Christmas stuff is still up and around. And again, if you're coming here on New Year's Eve, just remember to have patience and kindness for everybody, because it is a big anticipated day. And of course, January 1st, it is a bit busier in the parks. So remember that when you guys are traversing through the parks and you're gonna go on the rides and eating, mobile order is a great way to get through the lines at the food area. If you go in a standard line, you're waiting about probably 30 to 45 minutes anywhere you go at a quick service or a restaurant. Restaurants are even a whole different breed right there. And just know that when you're going on the rides, you're gonna be waiting about 30 to 60 minutes. So pace yourself and just make a list. It's best to do that. If they use Genie Plus, just make sure that you know it's a little wonky. So there are some things that are gonna be happening on that. But other than that, just have a great time, because you're at the happiest place on earth. Remember to like and subscribe and do all that YouTube-y stuff. And if I didn't see you now, I'll see you in the parks later on. We're always here. You can always DM me on Instagram if you have any questions or anything like that. And again, all the ad money and everything on this YouTube channel is going to go to people inside and outside the parks. We are going to be having a great 2022 because we've already passed out about $1,500 in treats and eats and all that good stuff to people around here. So I cannot wait to see what's in store for this year. Other than that, have a happy new year and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.